Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Sunday. This is Devils After Dark. Oh, I got the graphic wrong. Whoops. It's not Devils Therapy After Dark. It's Devils After Dark. Here
It
live
could be
at the
therapy.
Primetime.
Who cares? We can all use it, right?
Yeah. Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal, or streaming live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network, as comments are filing in from all sorts of places on social media as the game has ended. Scotty, let's go ahead with the patient, damn it, Devils recap as the game that it was at the Rock.
Alrighty.
Did I catch you off guard? You need me to stall?
No, my app is just frozen. That's all. Welcome to another edition of Devils After Dark. That's right, a little actually, it should be a therapy session. I've made myself a cup of coffee here in my old school Devils mug that I got. My grandparents gave it to me. I don't know. Oh man, I don't know how old I was when I got this. I wonder if there's a year on it somewhere. I'll have to look if there's like a year when it was made. But yeah, it's old. So we'll be here, fielding your questions, listening to smooth jazz, because it's all okay. We're going to be patient right now. We're going to be patient, and we're going to talk about our feelings and how we've been hurt, how we feel betrayed, and how it's okay. It's okay. Because like I tell our esteemed podcast producer over here, Sam Wu, fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you, Sam Wu, if you're young at heart.
You're listening to WLGDP Devils.
That's sensational. Sensational, Sam Wu. Sensational. I'd like to say that I feel all the tingles today, Sam Wu, just from all the tingles from our holiday cheer. Coming here to talk about our feelings. You know,
it's a safe space, Devils fans. It's a safe space.
Get expressive. You know, like when you're knitting your favorite sweater, or putting together a holiday wreath for your family, Just want to be expressive on our feelings here. Let's go over the recap real quick here of the Penguins and Devils, who I will say actually played a better game tonight. They weren't asleep the entire game, just portions of it. Who did we have in goal here? John Giles, right? Giles, don't call me Guile from Street Fighter.
I think it's Gillies. Right? I think it's Gillies.
Gillies, that's what I meant to say. It's Gillies. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Good morning, Gil. I said good morning, Gil. Devils were playing better. PK looked a little better. Power play still not good. Gave up another shorthanded goal. Jesper Bratt was back with Dawson Mercer, playing with Dawson Mercer. Created a lot of chances there, which was nice to see. Kuokkanen, Sharon Govich reunited with Pavel Zacha. Kuokkanen got a goal tonight, so it's nice to see that. Gearston playing defense. Nice to see him playing defense and not forward. Put a big hit out there tonight. Nice to see that. Siegenthaler taking on more responsibility on these, higher lines. These, the top lines. Played against him instead of the bottom. So it's nice to see that. But in the end, the Devils came up short 3-2 to the Pens. Nathan Bastian got his fourth goal, which was nice. Dougie Hamilton got a couple assists. What is this? Is it a Christmas miracle already, Sam Wu? Is that a power play goal I see there at the end of the game from Nathan Bastian? Wow. I still, listen, the shorthanded goals are catching up to the power play goals. It's getting close. It's going to be a tight race down the stretch. Who do you got, folks? Will it be the power play goals or the shorthanded goals? Who will come out top on the big race here to the end of the season? We will see what happens. Because we did a little bit of both tonight. We got a power play goal for once, but of course, we gave up a shorthanded goal. The Devils played better, but the Pens, did very well. Tristan Jarry, had a good game. Got to give him credit, but still, good. But listen, right here too. Shots on goal, 6, 6, 7. You're not going to win like that, So the Devils got what they deserve, but I will say that they played a lot better tonight. And you know what it is? I don't know if they played better, but they played inspired tonight. Something happened somewhere, like, I don't know, if Fitzy came down and threw a tantrum, or if Lindy threw a tantrum or something like that. But the team at least played inspired tonight. They looked ready to go, which, tell you the truth, I'm just a fan here. Me and Sam were just fans here, but I was definitely worried about their compete level coming in tonight on the back end of a back and back. It's not a home and home, right? Because they were Detroit to Pittsburgh, and then they played Pittsburgh on Tuesday. But it's back to back games on the weekend. They had to travel, losing Detroit, so it's a downer over there. Come back. Pittsburgh is a hot team right now. Getting some guys back from injury, and they played a lot better. I was expecting them to get blown out of the water. I'm not gonna lie, but they competed.
Yeah.
If they didn't let that, that third goal, obviously, was the killer, but they kept it competitive, which was nice, which is what we saw earlier in the season when the comeback kids were rocking and rolling. That we felt we had a chance there in the third period because they were creating something. I felt like tonight they were creating again. We saw some of those old line combinations starting to be reunited. Chemistry starting to work. Ball playing up with Dougie for a little bit. Siegenthaler, like we've talked about, taking steps forward as just a reliable defenseman back there that I don't think many here were expecting to play higher than like the bottom pairing. I don't think anyone else was like, penciling him in up there playing some big time minutes like he has been. Stepping up, throwing some headlocks tonight. It's always nice to see. Protect that goalie. But overall, the Devils, they still fell short. They played better. We could see, 1 for 5 on the power play. 17 hits to 13. They weren't out hit. Had 9 blocks, only 5 giveaways, only 8 takeaways. Dougie got the 3rd star. Other than that, it was better. I'll give you that. But it wasn't awful like the last 2 weeks have been, where it was just like they came out and you're like, there's no chance of them winning tonight at all. At least tonight, I felt like they were in the game for stretches. So
I'll tell you.
I want to hear from you, Samu, and I want to hear from everybody on Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live. Hello, everybody. Come on and vent. We're going to have a therapy session anyway. We weren't sure, because we got to say the Devils played better. So, it wasn't all doom and gloom tonight. You kind of felt that like, hey, this is how they were in that first 15 games of the season. Where was hello, fight? Where have you been? So Sam, I will ask you. I know you were listening. You were driving around. That's what everybody doesn't realize. Sam was not just kicking back and watching the game. Most of the time, he's setting up. He's breaking down. He usually just has Chico and Matt on in the background listening while he's actually working. So Samu does a lot. But we've learned, him and I, we have learned how to listen to the game a lot easier, and actually, once you do it, you be able to picture it in your mind. And like I say, Chico does a really good job of adding excitement to the radio call. I gotta say, I do like listening to Chico. But Sam, tell me what you thought about all this tonight before we get into everybody on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Well, number one, I want to focus on the positives because the last 4 weeks have been negative. I basically trashed the team, trashed the ownership, trashed everybody. Except
you're
myself.
upset. You're upset.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
This is what happens in a relationship. You get into a fight. You get all mad. You overreact. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't think listen. I think we had a point. Had a point. The boys tonight did not play like they were played in Detroit and previous games here.
Yeah. So let's start with the positives.
Winston's.
I love hearing Winston in the background. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
I hear Winston. I feel like he's agreeing. So number one, I will say right now, I love Siegenthaler. Even though sometimes he makes mistakes, he makes up for it somewhere down the line in the game. He's not perfect, but
nobody is.
He's one of those steady players,
right?
Where
just like you get upset, he makes some mistakes, right? It's okay. Come on, keep talking to me. What else you like? What else you like about him?
I think
he's got great hair.
He has a future. I think he has a future with the New Jersey Devils, and I think right now there is a start. Was a little disappointed that Janssen couldn't put it home because that would have been quite a bit of a surprise. But
it would have been great for
in the end.
It would have been great for football hockey Sunday. We haven't had an Andreas, don't call me Andre Janssen touchdown call by Sam Wu I feel like weeks. It's been weeks. I mean, he hasn't even thrown a pass. Not only scored a touchdown, but he hasn't even thrown a pass or anything like that, or a fumble recovery or block a kick,
Yeah.
It's been hard times. I will say that the Devils did have that right at the end. I did forget to mention that in the quick recap there. The Devils, they were trying to play comeback kids. Bastian got that power play goal, and then Janssen did split the defense right there at the very end. Got a quick little breakaway, but Tristan Jarry played well. He stopped him.
Yeah. And honestly, at least from what I saw, it was both at least watchable today.
It was watchable.
Because last night, listening to Chico, because
there
were
some
back
mistakes.
And forth,
not gonna lie, there were some mistakes. There were some big mistakes tonight too, but it was it was definitely watchable. Good.
Chico's voice was very deflated last night's game against Detroit. It's almost like the air. Chico is, he's got a motor mouth. He told me that. It's like, sorry, I got a motor mouth, but he was almost speechless because the losing had gone this long. And today he brought his A game. He brought his A game because there was something to talk about and chirp about. And Mikey McLeod, the penalty and him taking a high stick and all that. Mikey McLeod again is progressing. Well, I'll tell you, Scotty, I'm just reading all these comments here. We'll get to that in a sec, but overall tonight, at least the fans had a competitive game to watch, but they played Pittsburgh on Tuesday. Thursday, obviously, the game has been postponed. That was going to be our grievance, Happy Festivus podcast at Taj Lounge 973. I got it all out today because, It sucks, but you know what? The guys hung in there tonight. Hopefully they could give us an early Christmas gift, and maybe end this losing streak, because I never like to, go into Christmas break with, I don't know, right now they're at 6 straight losses, but 7 straight losses in regulation. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, nobody wants the Jingle Bell Blues. No, you want the Jingle Bell Rock. That's what you want. That's what you want, Sam Wu, around the holidays.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that Jingle Bell Rock. I felt like they were getting the guitars kind of tuned up at some points tonight, but still not fully there. But now they do. Wait. They have one more game, right? They got to play Pittsburgh on Tuesday, and then it's it.
Yeah,
so they still have one more game. Yep. Now, if I was the Devils, when I was there, I kind of feel a little good about myself because I didn't play atrocious. And I was at least in it to have an opportunity to tie it up there, albeit it took, all 59 minutes and 59 seconds of the 60-minute game there, to get to that point. But they did get there, which is a step in the right direction, which, we got to step some way forward. Did we really hit rock bottom there, or are we catching Pittsburgh just, hey, was it just their time to lose? Tuesday is going to be a very nice test for this team. You're playing the exact same team. You know how they're going to come out swinging. You did well tonight. Can you counter again on Tuesday and actually continue and play well again the way you did with this drive and this fire? Because they had it at some points tonight. Like you said, it was watchable. Like some of these games recently, it's just been like, you just put it on and you're just whatever in the background, because it's just, wow, the team is playing terrible. It's just uninspired hockey. Tonight was inspired, I will say.
Well,
just
still
be patient,
6 straight
Sam
losses.
Wu. Just be patient, Sam Wu. Come on, Sam Wu. Just be patient.
What else
are you going to do? What else are you going to do? All right.
I was really looking forward to giving away paper bags on Thursday. Now I can't even do that.
Well, let's see. They got to prove to us. Listen, we're still in the fight here. We haven't made up all the way yet. They got to prove to us that this isn't just one time. Did they really change? We're going to find out on Tuesday. Did they really change, or are they still the same old team? Was this just a little something to win us back for the evening? You want to take us out to dinner? Yeah, make it real nice. Okay. Are you going to stay that way, or are you going to change back?
At 307, Ken on Twitter Live says, if you follow this franchise the last 8 seasons, then one knows Pitt will drill them on Tuesday. Look, let me tell you something. You got to put yourself in the eyes of the broadcaster. All we've been doing is complaining, pointing things out, may come off as negative. We finally have a glimpse of not even hope, but hey, something watchable. I like to, tell it how it is and all that. But yeah, in the back of our mind, Scotty and I know that there is a possibility, most likely, that they're just going to get their butts handed to them on Tuesday. But for now, look, you got to give credit as credit's due. They hung in there.
They hung in there. And this, if you lose this way, I mean, listen, losing sucks no matter what. And we don't want to lose. We're sick of losing, but losing like this, I can take a little bit more because the team was actually in the game throughout and not just blown out of the water, the first 10, 15 minutes, and it's just like this is over. Like there's no chance of them coming back. I'll take these type of lose. I could take that as a fan. The stuff we've been seeing for, approximately the last 3 weeks or so, since Thanksgiving, basically.
Yep.
No. See, we're in a fight about that. So, let's see. Devs, you gonna come out on Tuesday and be this new team? Or are you gonna be the same old team? And we're gonna be in a fight again over the holidays. You want to ruin the holidays, Devils? Do you want to ruin the holidays? Is that what you're looking to do? You want to ruin the holidays?
Well, Art Heaton says, sorry, Canada ruined your party, Sam. I was looking forward to it. Canada. Oh, my goodness. Paul Viking. The season is done. I didn't even bother to turn on the game.
Hey, listen, you know what? Whoever said that, that's the way I was feeling the past couple games. But today, like I said, they held my interest. I didn't flip over to football or something like that. Like I actually watched the Devils game, and they did well. But the past couple games, like the past recent ones, I've been tuning out a lot.
Yeah.
So, but tonight was inspired play. Now, can they walk this forward? We've seen them do this before in the past. Can they take those baby steps? Was this just a ginormous slump that hit the entire team? Or is it a blip on the radar and they're going to go back to not performing how the team should be? I'm not trying to put expectations on them, but they should be living up to a certain level.
Mike Rossi. I don't know if I should read
what
it.
I'll read
it. The Devil season this year is like having your ex coming back to you. That's really hot, y'all. Hook up and ends in disaster. Steve darted.
So you're telling me they're going to go back to their old ways on Tuesday. Is that what you're saying, Mike Rossi? They're going to go back to their old ways and break our hearts once again?
Yes.
Well, make sure you order the lobster. All right. Order the surf and turf.
Yeah.
Get
Scotty. Good. Scotty, you know what really sucks? In all seriousness, it's like, the Devils were losing. They're losing. Mm-hmm. Now there's games being postponed. And
postponement is something we should actually discuss in a serious manner.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I was kidding around yesterday because I was so pissed off. You say things that you don't mean. That's what we usually do on the podcast sometimes.
Right.
But, it's kind of sad because I was looking forward to the 23rd because, it's a holly jolly type, part of the year. I've always enjoyed the December 23rd Devils game, whether it's on the road or at home. I remember going to Devils Rangers years ago on December 23rd, and it was just such a good time, win or lose. And that's kind of taken away, from us. But for a good reason. There are reasons for that. But, right now it's just, I was thinking out loud, I was thinking at Taj that, we went 9.5 months without hockey, and this thing, kicking back, up again. Hopefully it's just temporary, it's just out of precaution and all that. And just keep in mind that, what's that?
No, I just saw a couple comments. Go ahead. Continue.
All right. I'll finish up, but,
go ahead. Go.
Just keep in mind, even though our team sucks, we're still lucky to even have a team. We're still lucky, and all things put into perspective. Other than that, our team sucks, but at least we have a team. Look at Atlanta right now; they don't even have a team. Phoenix, they can't even pay their tax bill, or Arizona. So trying to make something out of nothing.
Do the Devils draft a cousin of the Hughes family? I don't know. We're gonna find out about that. Do we win once in 2022? I think we will. Can't keep teach an old dog new tricks. Cough, cough, rough, rough. Listen. They played inspired for a while, then they went poof. And you know what? I don't know who. I think it was it Mickey? Someone was giving us Lindy Ruff's career record there with the Devils, and it isn't pretty. So can they straighten that out and actually go into the positive? We gotta see. Who else? There's a lot of. Are we gonna let the Islanders pass us up in the standings? Well, I mean, why not? We already gave them their first win. We gave 2X Devils their first goal of the season. We kickstarted their whole season, just like Kako. We kickstarted his season too.
Yeah.
So,
why are you looking at me?
Roasted.
Celluloid therapy on YouTube Live.
All I gotta say is, at least Paul Mary didn't get that empty net goal at the end of the game. That would have just been the.
You know what, Scotty? When you said that, you just said that our standards have really lowered since 4 weeks ago. Like I'm lucky. So. Yeah. We're lucky that Paul Mary didn't score that empty netter. We're lucky to even have a team. Some cities don't even have a team. I mean, that's how bad it's gone. When you're talking
4 weeks ago,
like that.
4 weeks ago, we were talking Dawson Mercer for the Calder.
Yeah, 4 weeks ago,
that's
I was standing
all
in
been
Tampa.
Silenced.
Standing
all
in
been
Tampa.
Silenced. 4 weeks ago, we were talking about Pavel Zacha scoring, what is it, 8 of his 9 goals in the third period or later.
Yeah.
About it being Zacha time. Zacha time went to sleep. Went to sleep. Like Flight of the Conchords. It's business time. Business hours are closed, baby. Do you know Flight of the Conchords, Sam Will?
Nope.
Oh, boy. Business hours over. Sam Wu definitely has business socks. I would say when Sam Wu is down to just his socks, it's business time.
I've got a question, because at 307 Ken on Twitter writes, this season, hold on a sec.
Mm-hmm.
This season feels the worst than any in the Harris tenure. Hold on a sec. Not sure how anyone can fix this. You don't think this is the worst?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Well,
last year was just awful. There was just so many things that went wrong last year. We've had some good moments here, but they've just gone on an incredible nosedive and played the complete opposite way they did in the beginning of the season. And I didn't listen. Everyone thought they were taking those steps in the right direction. Did we know they were going to have some losing streaks here and there? Yeah, but this is a tailspin, nosedive, downward spiral of Trent Reznor proportions here, Sam Wu. All right, like this is bad.
You know what's amazing? Just 4 weeks ago, or maybe two and a half weeks ago, I asked you, do you think a downward spiral is coming?
I know. You called it.
Yeah,
I made the excuse. I said, don't worry.
I don't want to get
the Nashville Predators. It's the day after Thanksgiving. They're probably just tired. No, you called it, dude. 100%. You saw it, man.
It's once you start seeing fundamentals not there, like basic things, like outlet passes, laziness Ty Smith, there were a couple weeks. I think he's improved a little bit, but there were times
Mm-hmm.
where he just got so careless with the puck where it's like, you're an NHL player. You don't know to get it out of the zone, that you leave it behind for the other team to just pick it up, shoot, score, game over. Do you realize? And one thing that tonight that they had, but they hadn't had in the last 6 weeks almost, it's the U
Mm-hmm.
word. It's called urgency. Like I don't see the we've used this word accountability, but it almost seems like these players, I don't think coddled is the right terminology, but sometimes it's probably not politically correct, but sometimes you just need a good beating, you know, and just
Well,
They've been taking some beatings
well, yeah,
for about three
but it
plus
almost
weeks
seems
here
like
now.
it's status quo now, Scotty. It almost seems like everything the Devils do, it's like, oh, they lost. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. Trust the process. Oh, we got young talent. Oh, by the way, we just signed Jack Hughes for like. I can almost recite the narrative. It's almost like I don't even have to watch the games anymore because I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. And they're going to regress. And then, is there going to be a coaching change? Is there going to be a coach outside the box like Tortorella, which he's not going to nurture them the nice way. He's going to hold them accountable and let you know when you're wrong, and whether he's right or wrong. So I don't know what the team needs. You got to think that ownership group is not happy with Lindy right now on the development of the players. But right now, they're in a tough spot given what's been going
I
on.
I think if you bring Torts in, I mean, it's destined that he's only going to last like a year or two before
Yeah.
he pisses off like a certain amount of people, and then I could be completely wrong, but that's how it seems. Like, I mean, that's just how Torts gets. But it might be what they need for like the rest of the season or something like that to whip them into shape. I don't know. But I also don't want Jack Hughes and Nico Heischer trying to have like a, trade unhappy. We've seen this with Torts before. I would love it for the press conferences, but I'm just a little worried about the long-term effects a Torts can have on this team. Now, it could be a positive thing. Could be a positive thing, but where has he stayed? What's his longest stint somewhere?
Tampa?
Was it with Columbus? Tampa? How long was he in Tampa?
Well, he won a cup with them. I'll have to look. I think he
with
was there.
with Andrewchuk back in the day.
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
yeah. He was there for the 2003 team, where the Devils beat him 3-1. Let's see here. Got to look at Wikipedia.
Well, either way, you always hear stories eventually with Torts, with like the star players and him not getting along. It usually works out nice.
In Tampa.
In Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, prove me wrong. There you go. Maybe it can work out. Maybe that's what they need.
And that was a young team. Vinny Lecavalier, Martin St. Louis, that.
Yeah.
But it was a different time period too. Just remember that.
Definitely a different time period. And I'm sure, I would think that Torts would hopefully adjust some of his probably not a lot, but maybe some things. I think every good coach probably makes some sort of adjustments each time they go into, in and out of coaching jobs. I would say that they would learn something that worked and something that didn't work, rather, and make the adjustments on the next time you get in there. But we'll see. I don't know. Is it going to happen? Might. Thought there should have been a change. And, we saw this before with Ray Shero holding on to John Hines way too long. Not trading Taylor Hall. Waiting way too long to pull that trigger.
I have a feeling.
I don't think Fitzy is going to make the same mistake, but also it's definitely not as long a period of time. It's only been a month here. I know we're looking at it as a 10-year span, but this particular team, this particular year, it's been a month of them playing bad. Can they make the playoffs? I mean, it's a long shot. What are they, like 8 or 9 points out already or something like that? But can they turn it around and start playing well? I mean, they can before the season's up. They do have time to make this up again. If they play like they played in the first 15 games of the season before Thanksgiving, then yeah. But we got to see. Tuesday is going to be a big, big test for this team. Either we're going to really need some Devils therapy on Tuesday, because it's going to be unhappy holidays. We're going to be fighting over the holidays, Devils. You're not coming over for dinner or anything like that. Going to return all the gifts. That's it. Nothing under the tree.
Before Fitzy makes a coaching change, I suggest he just remember when Ray Shero asked him to sit behind the bench and observe.
Hey, I mean, and I'm sure something that's Fitzy's probably using that in his analysis now.
Yeah, but again, it's at least Lindy's trying. At least he's trying, but at the same time, I don't know. He's well,
I think this is it, Sam Wu. They gotta if Tuesday goes back to the same old, if they start pulling the same crap again, that's it. Cutting you off, Devils. Cutting you off. All through the holidays. That's it. Big fight. Sam Wu's going to break up with you over the holidays, Devils.
I am?
Yep.
I like to be. I like the torture.
You're going to move on to the Mets already. That's it.
Yeah, but you know what? This is the part that sucks. They don't even have a collective bargaining agreement, Major League Baseball.
Yeah, but that'll give you something else to complain about. Collective bargaining agreement, no power play. It's like the same thing. It'll just, different Woo report for a different day.
Let me tell you something. Going through all my sports, the Devils suck. The Mets suck. The Giants suck. Penn State sucked. If you're a Red Bulls fan, they suck. I'm not a Red Bulls.
Must be even worse for you because, you're a Penn State fan, and then Micah Parsons went to the Cowboys.
Oh, and now I was arguing that. And now
he's awesome over there, and it's a Cowboy, and you're a Giants fan. I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, I was like, "Go get him, and you can't screw this one up." And he trades down, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's got the Chicago pick with it. What a great move!" Well, you know what? You got a wide receiver that's MIA. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, though.
See, we can move you right into football or baseball, no problem. Plenty of things to complain about across the spectrum.
I'm going to dig down and say how thankful I am, and I'll say it again, that the Devils ownership group didn't buy the Mets. I swear to you, I would have quit sports for good. I would have quit sports because I can't. It's already one thing to handle one debacle.
Okay. So steam is starting to come out of the ears. The steam is starting to come out of the ears. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay, Sam Wu. Fairy tales can come true, even for you, Sam Woo. When you're young at heart. Boo, 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 boo. And if you were to survive to 105, maybe the Devils will win 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5. I don't know. What rhymes with 5? Dive. Oh, maybe the Devils will take a dive.
Live.
I don't know.
I don't know. I want to see them win live. The New Jersey Devils. I want to see Bryce and
if
Erica
you survive
smile
to 105, maybe you saw the Devils win when you were alive. There you go. How about that? Something
2003.
Like that. Do you remember what movie that was from?
I have no idea.
Besides it being Frank Sinatra, City Slickers. That's when they're in City Slickers.
I don't remember City Slickers. A long time ago.
Whoa. Oh boy. I'm trying to
All
give
I
you
remember
easy
is
ones. I
Norman-
figured they're from
Norman
your
the cow.
youth.
Norman.
That's right,
Remember
Norman. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, who doesn't remember Norman?
Eric
Michael
writes, hey, you
Govic,
could be a Jets fan.
Michael Govic agrees that Torts would be a short-term solution. Sam will at least Penn State has gotten to some bowl games. Rutgers, oh man, Rutgers is terrible. Oh boy. I see them on the old Big Ten network every now and then.
Yeah. Well.
Who else we got? Twitter Live, YouTube Live. What we got over? We got some comments over there.
Yeah, Ryan
Sam
JL says that was Shiro's downfall. I would hope Fitzy saw that Ruff signed a 4-year deal and is halfway through the second year. I guarantee he would fire everyone if the perfect coach was available. Denis next year? ? You know, same garbage over and over. Another loss for the Devils. What else is new? Hey, GM and ownership, wake up and smell the coffee. Fire the coaching staff already. Donnell Weaver. Yeah, sneak Joel Quenneville onto the bench with a wig and fake mustache, says Bassett Guy.
Oh, no. No. We can't do
Mike
that.
Babcock is my vote, says Keith Martin.
I mean, you know what? I mean, what if they do get rid of Ruff and they just bring Torts in for the remainder of the season, and he's just here for the remainder of the season, and then next year you go out and you hire someone different, or you do the Kevin Dineen experiment. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm all about Mike Babcock right now. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You may have to have him go through some sensitivity training before you hire him, but they've got
probably. Yeah.
I don't know. I know the Quenneville. I steer clear from that. You got to steer clear from that. That's toxic, real toxic.
I think that was just being humorous and sarcastic. I think that was more sarcasm there.
Yeah, I know, but
we're gonna see. I mean, Paul Maurice just resigned his position.
He takes too long, though. Building. He takes too long. He's a good coach, but it just takes too long.
Well, we already have a lot of the pieces supposedly in place. There doesn't. Is he a coach that maybe next year maybe he wants to come back? I don't know. I don't know what his situation really is. We're gonna find out. I listen. I like Lindy Ruff. I like Mark Recchi and Nazardine, but we've talked about this. I mean, that's gonna be the first thing that gets changed. Yeah, they're just not. At least tonight they came out and they looked inspired, and they played well.
Yeah.
And like I said, we started seeing some of those old line combinations back together again. Sharon Govich and Kwokinen. Yeah. There with Zaka, I think they actually were a combination last year at one point as well. Seeing Jesper Bratt back with Dawson Mercer. We had a couple glimpses of Janssen back down there with them instead of Tatar.
Yep.
They were creating chances.
Yes, they were.
We just got to figure out what's going on with Jack Hughes. We got to get Jack Hughes going. once we get Jackie Boy going and back up to speed, this team is going to look a lot different. Even without Nico and Ryan Graves there, if Jack Hughes comes back and starts like playing hockey like he did in that first game and a half, and I know it's a very small sample, but we all saw just how dominant he was there.
Yeah,
once he was on his game.
But he played against bad teams, like really bad teams.
Well, yeah, but we're going to play against bad teams. We've been playing against bad teams. You know what? It hasn't happened. I'd like to see it at least against some of the bad teams so it can maybe get some practice to be able to do it against some of the good teams. We haven't even seen it against the bad teams.
Yeah.
So can we get that going? That will help the team out a lot. If we can somehow get Jack Hughes jump-started here, that would really get this team, going in the right direction. Now that these games have been postponed, might be a slight blessing in disguise here because it gives more time for Ryan Graves and Nico Hischier to heal up and PK Subban because we need PK to play so his trade value keeps going up and up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sam, we want to get that trade with him. You know, see what I'm saying? Last year, that contract. Yeah. So we want him to play. So more,
Yeah. And let Fitzy rip off another team.
Yes.
We'll have a nice
Yes, that's what we want to do. Yes. Well, unfortunately, no. Let's see if we can get a prospect. Let's see if we can get someone actually ready to play. Who will be desperate? That's what we got to do, Sam Wu. Either that or they got to package him in a bigger trade. Maybe that happens. Maybe that's part of the shakeup.
I don't know.
See, Sam Wu, by my early, psychiatry classes and all that sort of stuff, I could tell with your folded arms that you're not agreeing to these suggestions. That means that you're cutting things off, Sam Wu. I can see right here. I can see what's happening. Want to talk about it? Want to talk about it?
Are you going to put me under hypnosis?
I might. Might have to. Just for you, Sam Wu. Come on. You want to talk about it? You want to tell me what's wrong? Baby upset?
I have nothing to talk about anymore with my friends. It's like, hey, you like to talk about the Devils. You like to talk about, how the team's winning and, had such a great time at the game and all that. Now, when they ask, you get the casual fan that asks, innocently, hey, how the Devils doing? I heard they're doing pretty well. No, they're not. They suck. I don't know what you're watching. And then they're like, oh, I shouldn't have stirred the pot right there. Right?
So your issue is that the team does bad and it affects you in social situations.
Yes.
It ruins your disposition. They basically just ruin your day. That's the issue. Okay.
I avoid other teams' fans, especially our rivals, because everyone's going to be like, you thought you had it made, Sam. Your team sucks. That's what happens.
Oh, did I tell you about my theory?
What's that?
It's kind of mean. But it's a joke.
Oh.
My theory?
Yeah.
Is that this is all just a, kind of a ploy to boost, the travel to Newark, New Jersey. If you know that your hockey team is guaranteed a win, you're going to want to come in and see them play the Devils, So that is the idea, is to boost the travel. People from all around the world and countries can say, oh, look at the Canucks are playing. Let me fly in from Canada, and then we can go spend some time. And, it boosts the travel of the city. See what I'm saying?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I wouldn't want to go see the Devils play the Oilers because I know they get smoked in Edmonton. But if I lived in Edmonton, I would fly to go see the Devils because I know the Oilers are probably most likely going to win big.
Here.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everyone around the country, Yeah, just come on in.
And then they'll get one of
You're
our
gonna get a
stupid
W.
third jerseys as a souvenir to bring home. Hey, look where I was. Eh? I was in Jersey. Eh?
The boardwalk jersey for people who
I
don't
don't know what
hockey.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Don't get me started on that thing. But either way, yeah, no. At least they played. They played inspired tonight. You know, there's no way around it. They lost. They've been losing.
yeah.
It's been bad. It's been real bad. And at least tonight was watchable. You got one more shot, fellas, or else you're gonna have a whole bunch of fans gonna be pretty pissed over the holidays. You know, just kind of with these game cancellations, which, hey, looks like this is going to be happening. This is going to be stuff that we're going to have to live with.
Yeah.
You know, you see a bunch of the NFL games, NBA games, NHL games, you know, a lot of guys going down. Hopefully they don't, you know, it's been a situation here where we've had Nico and Ryan Graves out for, you know, week and a day now, a week and 2 days. It's been some time since they've been out, so they've missed some games from it. You know, we were hoping that they would bounce back rather quickly, but obviously they, you know, are needing some time to recover. So that's one positive of our little shutdown is maybe they can then, you know, have the time and not maybe miss any more games. Maybe they can come back because those will be two big pieces to our team. But the Devils have got to come out with that fire that they had. They didn't win, but they had that drive. They had that will to win tonight instead of just sitting back and doing nothing. So we will see on Tuesday, and either we can go in complaining, saying, oh, they lost again, but at least they played a little well, or completely fed up. Yeah, well, maybe they'll win. Who knows? Or completely fed up if they just don't show up. If they don't show up on Tuesday, you know, everyone has, I think, every right to lose faith in the team.
Art Heaton, is the rumor that the Devils have requested an additional pause in the season? Question mark.
If we could please decline penalties, though, I really feel like that should be something that should be allowed. Now that we've given up so many shorthanded, like once you get to a certain amount of shorthanded goals, like you should be able to, like, you know, decline the penalty. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
New rule adjustment for a better NHL.
Scotty, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Thank you to I think it was Corbin and a few others that I do appreciate asking. Yes, my guy Winston is recovering over here. My big old English bulldog. For anyone who doesn't know, he had a pretty big scare a couple weeks ago. He spent 10 days in the ICU, and we have our first follow up actually tomorrow to see how everything is going. So. Just want to thank everyone out there for all the nice comments. He has taken over the couch and every pillow that he possibly can, and he's enjoying this recovery time here with you know, his hamburger and rice dinners because he can't eat the kibble right now. So he's putting good old dad to work, but that's okay. So thank you for everyone who asked. He's looking at me right now, so doing well. And hope to continue down that road.
Great.
Like the Devils. I hope the Devils continue to improve as well. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Well, want to thank everybody coming out to Taj Lounge 973.
Oh, yeah.
The crowds
right. We didn't even get to talk about that. Keep coming out. We got some. Say hi to Jesse. Say hi to Sam Wu. He is actually there. We're not kidding. You can come by. I know there's a couple other bars on the street there. And maybe we get a little buried because it's the one a little bit past there. It's the third stop, right?
Yeah.
Right? The third
Yeah,
bar?
third stop. Yeah.
I understand distractions, everything, you're ADD, you go, oh, squirrel, But Sam Wu is down there at Taj Lounge 973. We got the games on all over the place. We got some cheap beers. We got good tacos. We got good nachos. We got good wings. Sam Wu talks about catfish. I've never seen any person in my life eat more catfish in my life. I'll tell you the truth, but he raves about it. Come on down, get some of those bucket of beers, and I guess I got some nice beer specials on those bucket of beers and everything like that for you. So nice little hidden surprise. Come on by, you get to hang out, and maybe Chico might show up, maybe Nick Milano, maybe someday. When Winston gets better, maybe I'll pop back for a game. That was the plan at some point or another. But who else knows? We had Ken Danico down in Tampa. Maybe Dano pops over across the street real quick for a little game day live with Vinny and Sam. So make sure if you're going to the game, and even if you're not, if you just want to come down and hang out on those home games, come on down. Come on down.
Yeah, you never know who will stop by at Taj Lounge 973. In all seriousness, we've got some great things happening at Taj in the next a couple months. Constant changes to our program and everything, and you'll be thoroughly happy. Especially when I told them about the beer price situations inside the arena. They said, we got a solution for it. But stay tuned. Stay tuned here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. Because
the suggestion box is open.
Yes.
And they're taking suggestions.
Yep.
And if I can make a quick suggestion, Sam Wu, to our friend Pavel Zacha, shoot the puck. Shoot the puck, baby. Oh. Stop thinking. Shoot the puck. You're thinking too much. Shoot the puck. Just shoot. Shoot. Use that wrist shot. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Hey, you. Remember Ben Stiller? Do it. Do it. Go ahead, do it. Why'd you do it? You have no idea what I'm talking about either, Samuel. Oh, man. I think he did that bit in Dodgeball. Did you even saw Dodgeball?
I just don't remember lines like you do. I've watched Dodgeball. I've watched Old School. I've watched Tommy Boy. I've watched Black Sheep. I've watched
Luke. All right, Samuel.
All right. Till next
everybody.
Time.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Woo!
Till next time, have a nice evening. Let's go Devils.